All right, what's up, everyone? Kevin Allen here, aka the Geek from DFS Army, and this is your FanDuel NFL Week 11 first look lineup. All right, we're back for NFL Week 11, and this is the first look lineup. Week 11, the season's flying by. It doesn't flow off the tongue. Double digits. It's crazy. But here we are. We press on through what's been a really unique football season with a lot of lopsided games and the end of the game stack. Is it over? Maybe not. Maybe not. We might bring back the game stack this week. So before we get into this, let's get a look at the game tiles. And let's take a look at the game tiles and get a sense of which games stand out. And I've got a warning and I've got an all-in play for you on this one. So I'm excited to bring that to you. So check it out. Let's just take a look. Now, remember, we want high total games, and one stands out above all the others. We got a 56-pointer between the Cowboys and the Chiefs. Look no further. That's enough. Just that game, right? But we can't just look no further, but that game looks really good. Now, a couple other situations, obviously, that we're going to have to target because you can't just do a week with just one team. So, a couple other games that might be of interest here. One for me is this Dolphins-Jets game. The Jets are so bad defensively that we can actually consider using a lot of the Dolphins, even on the road, in that particular game. So, I did say all in play. Spoiler alert, I'm not giving it away. Not until we get to the play, but there is an all-in play this week. There's an all-in. At least an early week all. Last week we had two all-in plays. Last week I said we're going to be all in on Mark Ingram. We're going to be all in on D'Ernest Johnson. And you know what? I told you guys that the field would not go all in. As a matter of fact, the field was pretty low on both of them and Ramondre Stevenson. And that's why we were able to smash on FanDuel last week. Let's see if we can keep that going. So again, this game right here stands out. Chiefs, Dallas. I mean, that's the game of the week. Look no further. But there are some other situations to monitor. Obviously, the Titans. Oh, I love that. That's the late week all-in play potential, right? We could get some of that. Could get some of that late week all-in goodness. But for now, usually on the first look, we don't get it all-in play. So that's kind of nice. But Titans look pretty good as a standalone. Normally, you play the running back here, so there might be a cheap running back on the Titans that we might be sniffing around against the Texans. Fine. This Panthers-Washington game looks close, but I'm not going near Cam Newton in that disaster, so I'm going to take a pass on that one. Two good defensive teams right here, Eagles and Saints. Going to pass on that. Very low total. Another game here with a low total, Baltimore, Chicago. Like, there's a lot of games we could just nope. This one I'm interested in. I mentioned before, especially the Miami side. Tua. We've got an interesting spot here for the Bills. Always play the Bills. That's a rule. The second best game on the slate is probably this Packers-Vikings game. Really close, high-scoring spread. Fuck no, man. Do you know me? Have we met? I don't play Cam Newton ever. Years of this. I don't play Cam. We're not playing Cam Newton. We ain't playing no Cam. Hell no. Hold on. Let me ask IBM Watson if we should play Cam Newton this week. Hell no. Awesome swimmers in the house. What's up, my man? IBM Watson has spoken. There will be no Newton. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. That ain't happening. But I don't play Aaron Rodgers either in DFS because Aaron Rodgers, you can capture all of his upside with Devontae Adams, who I'm interested in. Browns running back. If D'Ernest Johnson gets another full workload, even all the way up at 8K, probably worth playing. I know it sounds crazy, but that is the Lions. They're not very good. Right here, the 49ers again, Debo Samuel and whatever running back looks good. Don't really want to play Swift. I guess if Jamal Williams is out, then we could go back to Swift, but it's a very bad matchup for Swift. I'm not going to be excited about that one. Yeah, bro, you finally told me how it's pronounced. I've been reading it wrong for years. With Donta Foreman, I looked at him. I like his price. He's interesting. Let's just leave it at that. I got to take a look at some workloads, some snap counts before we get crazy. And it's not crazy, Dearness Johnson. If he's the only guy, it's a perfectly acceptable price point for him. So I've got a warning for you guys, because I know a lot of people are going to be attracted to this game right here, Bengals at the Raiders. And the warning is teams have been shit coming off a bye this season, and it has been a thing. So as much as normally I'd be kind of interested in the Bengals, I'm not interested here, because if the trend continues and there's past performance is not indicative of future results. But, last week, Rodgers and Brady the week when he was shit, Stafford 2 weeks ago. I can't remember, but it's been a consistent theme. Brady last week. Teams coming off a bye have been shit. So let's avoid that situation. Another one that I'm probably not going to be too high on is this Cardinals-Seahawks game, mainly because the Cardinals, Kyler Murray, busted ankle. That's not a good scene for a running quarterback. So again, we're going to focus on this game. So with that being said, we got a general feeling for the overall slate. Let's load up a contest where I'm going to put a real lineup in. So let's load up a decent little contest here and get to work. Now, we talked about this game, and it's hard to not play it. So Dak, Mahomes can really go either way at quarterback. If I had to pick between the two, I would say that, Dallas's defense is a little bit better than Kansas City's. Flip side is I generally prefer the home quarterback. So I think we could go either way with Dak or Patty. Here, it does not matter. They're both money, right? Certainly Josh Allen up top, very playable. Moving down the list, however, there's really nothing playable until we get all the way down. I mean, this is going to be a very slim week for me, guys. I'm going to tell you something. I want to go through all of the quarterbacks that I'm mildly interested in this week, because there aren't that many. So Fields, couple good games, running around a little bit now, but no. If Mike White starts for the Jets, I might have some interest there as a super punt. But primarily, I mean, Carson, no. Tua, yes. My cheap guy, Tua, playable. And then it's pretty much these three. Dak, Mahomes, and maybe a little Josh Allen. That's it. For me, I'm going to have a very tight, unless something changes, goes crazy, I'm going to have a very tight QB pool, which I like. That's nice. Michael Carter, playable. I like him better on DraftKings than FanDuel. He's a DraftKings kind of player, but also like him better if Mike White is in the game. Let's be real. All right, so we could start it off Dak or Pat Mahomes. Now, I talked about an all-in play, and some of you may have already guessed. The all-in this week is Dilly Dillon. And you might be like, what, Dillon at 7K? It seems like a lot. No, it's not. As a matter of fact, I would argue that Dillon is a better potential fantasy scorer in most games than even what Aaron Jones is. 21 carries, 2 receptions last week. He's going to get all of the work. All of it. They don't have a guy really that they're going to bring in to back him up. So you're just going to play Dillon, lock him in. Now, you're going to see that between Dak and some expensive wide receiver options, there's not that many ways to make a unique lineup. But one guy I am going to go down because we chose Dak as our quarterback, and we're going to need some salary relief. I'm going to go down and look for, where is Michael Gallup? There he is. 5,400. Michael Gallup. Fine by me. Right? Fine by me. Boom. Just going to scan the cheap zone here, the bargain basement, so they say, to see if there's any other cheapies floating around the zone that we might have some. Robbie Anderson, not really. Cole Beasley, definitely playable. We go right back to him when the price comes down. Emmanuel Sanders, playable. Price came down. Rashad Bateman getting targets. So all of these guys are kind of in play. Elijah Moore, sure, why not? Don't love any of them, but playable. No. Yes, right there. Jalen Waddle, playable. So a few spots I think that we can find some utility in. But we start off our lineup: Dak, Gallup. Now this is let's see what the price is on Reek. 8,500. Or do we go Kelsey on the bring back? I think that's the play, because if you're not bringing Kelsey in here, you're kind of like, who are you playing? Going down, probably save some money, go to Dan Arnold, I guess. I don't mind Dan Arnold as a cheapie, but I think we have to have a bring back. The other option is Darrell Williams, but I think Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to be back this week. So I think I'm going to go Travis Kelsey here. Devontae Adams. Let's see how much money we have left. We're already running out of cream, so we'll see if this will work. Let's take a look at the defense and see if there's anything that is playable here. I know about the Island Boy. I'm an Island Boy. Put my vest on, yeah. All right. Defense. Did somebody say Raiders? Where are the Raiders? Why are they priced up to 4,200? What kind of craziness is this? How about Miami? Oh, no. Priced way too high. Dude, I got to tell you, I tweeted that shit out like 3 weeks ago. You're late on the Robbie Anderson Island play. I thought, Dan Arnold is definitely playable. I mean, we want a cheap defense, right? Lions of Cleveland? No, I don't want to play a team against. Washington. Actually, they lost their best defender. Maybe Jaguars. Just accept the punt. Can't really play the Bengals here. Seattle's okay. If Kyler Murray was out, I don't know that's going to happen. Jets defense, mildly acceptable, I guess. Yeah, it gets really bad. I think I'm going to just punt it. I think we just punt it away with like Washington. Carolina, not good. Where are we? 66, 67. So what I am seeing is it's going to be hard to play Devontae Adams. Let's see where CeeDee Lamb is. 8K. Mari Cooper is very hard to rely on. 6,600. See if there's any cheaper running backs that we can use. Listen, we don't know the deal with Mark Ingram. If Kamara is going to be out again, let's see what it says here. He's on IR? Wait. Where's Kamara? That's Kareem Hunt. Mild. All right. So, I mean, obviously, if Kamara's out, we can go right back to Mark Ingram. Ooh, I like Joe Mixon in this spot. But again, not going to be excited about Cincinnati coming off the bye. So we're going to stay away from that as much as I kind of like him. If Chubb was going to be out, then we can go to Dearness Johnson, I think, at 8K. James Robinson, I would say, yes, playable. How about Connor? Yeah, Myles Gaskin too. I mean, it's hard to like Myles Gaskin, but Miami's so bad at running the football, but they did feed him a little bit last week. You know what? I'm going with it. I'm going with the suggestion, KG. I don't mind it. So I don't mind it. Myles Gaskin, we're going to have to play a cheap guy, right? Now, that's with Adams in the lineup. So we got a couple different ways we can go. We can complete our stack and either throw. I don't think we can afford, CeeDee Lamb and then a decent player here. We're going to have to get garbage. If we go to Amari Cooper, 6,500 for the flex. Oof. Michael Carter would have been kind of playable. I like to play running back in the flex on FanDuel. Here it is. All right, so if Hilaire was out again, I would go right to Darrell Williams here. But yes, and Jeff Wilson. Yeah, I mean, if we think Mitchell is out, so there's a few spots. I that's be a cheating though, because I don't know that they're going to be out. But yes, if Mitchell is out, we go to Wilson. If Kamara's out, we go to Ingram. Even if Hilaire is out, we could go to Darrell Williams. Donta Foreman is hanging out over here. 11 carries, 2 targets. I mean, it's a smash spot, but he's pretty bad as a player. If I have to do that, I would. But I kind of think the way to go might not be to stack this hard, but rather maybe we go a little bit different here. We throw in my boy Waddle, like a little more cashy. I don't mind Lockett either here, but Jalen Waddle should be pretty good. He should be in good shape. And let's see what running back we can get at 7,100. I was thinking James Robinson. There he is. So, I mean, for now, I don't mind David Montgomery. I don't mind Ingram. Again, we have to see who's playing, who's starting, and all of that. The all-in play is A.J. Dillon. Dilly Dillon. But I'm going to close off this lineup, I think, with James Robinson. Is it a